We all know the Central Valley is the ag capital of the world, and it shows all the way down to our local Future Farmers of America programs, especially with Madera's FFA program, which has a rich Central Valley history. Here to tell us more, we have from Madera South, their FFA Chapter Vice President, Arthur Cuevas. He's the Chapter Vice President, as we mentioned, along with Chapter Reporter Kimberly Copeland and the Chapter's historian Leslie Madriz. Thank you all for being here. Good to see you.
Thank you for having us.
So you guys are all high school students at Madera South.
Yes.
And so how did you know you wanted to be involved in FFA? What was it that drew you?
Animals kind of drew me into it, but I learned a lot more of a leadership part of FFA, which I am really enjoying.
Yes. And Arthur, what do you enjoy about it?
For me, it was just having like an agricultural background, family that grew up around agriculture, so it was just joining FFA was just really easy and fun.
Oh, I love it. And Leslie, you're the chapter's historian.
Yes.
What does that mean? What do you do?
So the historian, our role is to keep the history of FFA. So what I do is that I help Kimberly take pictures of all the events that we go to, that we host, and at the end of the year we do this big scrapbook. And the scrapbook has all the events that we have. We have scrapbooks from 1945.
No way!
Yes.
Oh, what an important position that you have. And like we said, the Madera FFA has such a rich history. So is it fun to look back at the old scrapbooks?
It is very fun, especially seeing how far FFA has come.
Oh, I bet. Okay, and speaking of pictures, you're looking at pictures from an event. This is from the Ag Literacy Days in the past few years, but you guys are having this coming up. Do you mind, Kimberly, telling us what Agriculture Literacy Days even is?
So Ag Literacy Day is basically increasing the knowledge of the agricultural industry for these young kids, because many people growing up, they don't really have an idea of where their food comes from.
Yes.
So we want to kind of inform them at a young age of how their food gets to their plates.
Yes. Well, this is such an important and big event that you guys host. Arthur, can you break it down for us and tell us what is expected at these literacy days?
Yeah, so at Ag Literacy Day, it's just all the kids locally from all the elementary, pre-K through first grade come down to our on-school farm, and we would like to thank the sponsors, the school district for sponsoring the buses for bringing them over to the high school. But they get to the high school and then they get to tour the school farm. We start off, once they get off the bus, they go with their group leaders, and then from their group leaders they get to enjoy a hay ride, and then we have multiple different stations that they can enjoy and fun activities. Starting with Apple's journey, where they learn the basics of how an apple gets from the farm to their food food on their plate. Also, they could go to the petting zoo, enjoy all the animals that our members bring from their houses and local farms, and then after that they get to go plant a pumpkin and just basically plant it, and then after that they go to our on-school pumpkin patch, and then after that they get to take their group picture and their pumpkin home.
Oh,
they get to take a group picture.
Sweet. Okay, so if I'm a parent out there and I want my kids to come to this, how do I register, Leslie? How do I get involved?
Sadly, this is only for the Madera district.
Okay.
Since we have around 160,000 little kids that come out, we don't have enough resources or time to host for the public. So it's only for the Madera district.
Well, how neat for them. And what ages will be out there?
So it's pre-K to about second grade.
Okay. Oh, that's so fun. I love how you're teaching about food, because you're right. A lot of people just grow up thinking it comes from the grocery store.
Right.
So you guys get really in there and teach them everything. Well, they are just having a ball. How does it feel, Arthur, to see their little faces light up?
Oh, it's the best feeling in the world. Just when especially when they get their pumpkins, like it just lights up their world. And being, I went myself. I attended it when I was in, I think it was kindergarten I attended.
Fun.
And being able to be behind the scenes and actually putting it on, it's a lot funner. It just feels good to give back to the community and raise awareness about agriculture.
And look at you, now you're chapter vice president, and you were one of those kids in these pictures we're seeing. Oh, what a small world. This is so important, and we're so impressed with you guys at Madera FFA. So thank you for coming today and sharing your program and all the good work you do, and keep it up, guys. Very impressed.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Coming up, don't go anywhere, because we are taking you inside a kitchen lover's dream. Why Cresco is the place to be if you need anything at all for your home kitchen. Right after this.